Good morning, everybody. I am here. I just need to find one thing, so enjoy looking at the embossing folder. So we're using the Simply Leaves stamp set. Love this stamp set. It's very modern. And when I first saw it, I was like, but it has a leaf stamp. So of course I had to get it because I have to always get all of the punches that go with the stamps. So I'm very excited about that. Then I am using the Seasonal Cheer mini embossing folder. It's 3 different folders, and I think it's only like $11. I love these mini embossing folders. And it's got candy canes, leaves, that's what you're using today, and bats for Halloween. So that is a lot of fun. And I love using the mini embossing folders because I can use them in my mini embossing folder machine, but I can't find one of my plates. So there you go. Okay, so let me get this out of the way because I want to show you the main reason I wanted to do this card. So in the catalog, there is a new specialty paper, and that paper is called the Shimmering Stripes. And I was really afraid that I was not going to be able to get a really good picture of this paper, and I was right. And that makes me really sad. But all these stripes, guys, they're glitter. And they're so beautiful. And I can't get a good, I thought with the sunshine today, I might be able to get a good picture of it. But you are going to have to trust me that in person, this paper is to die for. It is absolutely gorgeous. And you can do a lot with it. And I'm going to start out, get this all out of the way. I'm going to start out showing you what I love the most about this paper, because remember, it's glittery, right? And so what I'm going to do is, this is a monochromatic card that we are doing today. And I'm going to use Peaceful Pine, which I think is going to be one of my favorite colors for Christmas, for fall. And I'm just going to ink it up with my small blending brush. And then I'm just going to lightly sponge it. I don't want a whole lot of color. Now, maybe this will help us see the sparkle better. I don't know. We'll see. But this paper in person, I really wish I could show it off, because it's one of those papers that you have to see it. Let me see now if I can get the glitter. No, you just kind of see where the dots, where the glitter is. But in person, oh my gosh, this paper is gorgeous. Oh, Michelle, you can see it. Oh, I'm so glad, because I'm telling you, on camera, what I'm looking at, I can't see it at all, which makes me very sad. And I've got a big goober of glue there. Let's just bring this out. Okay. I just really wanted to show you that you could sponge on this paper. So I thought, why not do a little 1/2 inch strip along the bottom? And of course, get glue everywhere. Oh, you guys, this paper is just so beautiful. Okay. So that's one of the first things you can do with it. You can actually color it to whatever color you want and however intense you want, depending on how much ink that you sponge on it. And I do recommend, when you're sponging it, you do use the blending brushes, because they'll give you sort of that softer look. Okay, so now we have another piece. This is 3, I believe it's 3 by 5.5. And what we're going to do is we're only going to give ourselves 1/8 of an inch along the bottom here, which is making me very nervous. Let's make sure this is the right one, because I have two 3 by, I have a 3 by 6 and a 3 by 5.5. because wait to see what we do with this. But first, I have to move all this stuff around because I was so proud of myself for using an embossing folder that I could use in the mini cut and emboss machine. But you know, when you can't find one of the plates. So I'm just going to stick this in here. This is the leaf one. I don't know if you could see, but it is so pretty. I'm just going to put that in. And then I'm going to bring out, oh, you guys, I don't have enough space here. All right, here we go. We're going to put through our platform. And then we're going to put in our embossing folder hinge first. And then we're just going to run it through. And my paper is going to move. So here we go. Let's get all this out of the way. Oh, that makes a mess, doesn't it? And now we have that beautifully embossed. Oh my gosh, I love this folder. You see how pretty that is? Oh, I just love that folder. Okay, so since I'm in a sponging mood, I am going to take some ink and I am just going to lightly sponge over. So I'm just doing Peaceful Pine with Peaceful Pine. And I'm not pressing heavy because I want to just kind of get sort of I'm not looking for a uniform look. I want it all a little bit different and just make those leaves sort of stand out. And I really want to go around the edges. So I'm going to go back and just kind of put more ink. And I am thinking I probably should have added some more ink refill to this ink pad because it's getting a little light. All right. Love those magnetic pads. So now we do the hard part. I want to make sure I have the right piece. I am going to remove my paper for just a second because those of you that know me know that I can't really do white on white. For some reason, my eyes just don't like white on white. And I'm only giving myself like a 1/16 of an inch on both sides. So for someone who is straight line impaired, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. So I want to give myself as much of an advantage as I can. We'll bring the scratch sheet back in. And I don't see I'm off. You see how much thinner it is down here? But I'm okay with that. And I'm hoping you can see the glitter at the top. This is one of those cards where, unfortunately, you really have to see it in person to really appreciate this, all the sparkle. So let's go ahead. I don't know, should I have the fatter side at the top or the bottom? I think I'm going to do it this way. I may regret it, but I'm going to do it this way. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leaf punch and I am just going to punch out. Now the stripes are going this way. So I'm kind of doing it at different angles. I want one that's with it that way. And then let's do one that's kind of this way. And then that just adds interest, even though you don't think you can see the stripes with the glitter on it, you actually can. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring back out the ink pad and really ink this puppy up. And the reason why I'm being so particular, normally I'm not so particular about stamping, but I really want the punch I'm using to go a certain way. Yep, definitely need to re-ink my ink pad, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it upside down. Banner punch. I had the banner punch, didn't I? I did, guys. What did I do with it? Okay, I've got the leaf punch. Oh, right beside me. All right. Because see how I'm doing this one, and I want the flat side next to the thanks. So I had to stamp it the right way so that I could do that. And then we're just going to punch it out. Okay, so far so good. And then we're going to take 2 of these leaves and we're going to glue them down. Now, let's say that you're really not into sparkle. One of the things that you could do, in fact, let me bring it out. One of the new papers that we have, if I can find it, are the new in color gingham papers. So what you could do, if you guys do not like the sparkle, maybe you want a masculine card, because this would be a great masculine card. You could use the gingham paper, which has a small plaid and a big plaid, a buffalo plaid. So that would be kind of fun too, wouldn't it? So, and I believe those only come in the in colors. But this card would look really good in the what's it called? I call it the mustard golden glow. It would look really good in the golden glow. Now you do need to use a lot of glue because we're asking this to stick on quite a bit of paper here because it's got the glitter, and then we've also got the embossing folder. So you want to give yourself a break. And then on this one, I am going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, Noran, thank you. Hi, Debbie. Noran says the sparkle is really showing. Oh, I can't see it in the camera at all. So that just makes me feel so much better. Thank you, Noran. Trying to give myself a little bit of room here. Oh, okay. I really only needed like 3 Stampin' Dimensionals on this. So I kind of am doing way more than I need. And it's because I was putting them in the wrong place. I need to be able to sneak the sentiment under here, and I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to do that with all these dimensionals. We shall see. All right, and I want to put this, I think I want to do it this way. I'm going to put this like this, and then what I want to do is sneak this sentiment underneath that, which is why it was important to me where I put the, ooh, I wonder where that came from. So let's just get this off. Okay. And now I'm just going to stick this right underneath. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can put it here. I think but I did it so I can't. So we'll just stick it down here, which is, I believe, how I did the sample for the exact same reason. But originally I wanted the thanks to go under there. So you know what? Nobody knows that but me. That's why I love when things don't go exactly the way I'd planned it in my head. It does not matter. And I just have that stuck on a glue dot. And then I'll bring in my scissors. And to do this linen thread, guys, all I did was I took a long piece and I folded it in half and I tied it into a bow. That's all I did. And there we have our finished card. Very simple. I think this makes a nice masculine card. Can you see how, depending on how I punch the leaves, some of the stripes are going in different directions. And even if you can't see the glitter, you could see that those stripes also add pattern. So we've got a lot going on here. We've got the embossing folder, we've got the glitter, and then we have the stripes with the glitter. So it really adds a nice balance there. Wow, guys, that was an interesting card, right? Very, very simple. So anyway, guys, I will be back on Sunday with another Step It Up stamping, and then I'll be back next Wednesday. Have a great creative week. Bye.